shouldn't fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm done with yesterday. Fada, fada. I fell where my demons dwell. My own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well, it's time to get back up. Climbing and climbing, I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stood still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking and you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm done with yesterday. Fada, fada.
Yes, seems like we're just missing a couple of players. They're all in the server, but not ready. Yes, seems like.
Okay, that should perhaps fix that. Okay, so yeah, last match didn't go as well as we expected and hoped for the DTO side. Perhaps we'll fix those issues right here, get into a map that they're more prepared on. And yeah, so basically background information on this map or match right here is NecroRaisers actually have climbed out of open into main in 2 seasons, which is a interesting fact. How do you see this going?
Well, we had a beautiful T side, I have to say, from Destroy the Odds, but the CT side was terrible. And I expect from a good T side here on Mirage, a map that everyone is quite comfortable on, I'll guess. And I think if you have a good T side, you win that CT pistol, get some confidence. This could be going the way of Destroy the Odds. But just as I said in the earlier cast, you cannot define teams just based off of them playing on ESEA main. So like this team could either be belonging in even a higher level. They managed to get promoted to straight seasons. So I don't have too much info on them, so I can't be making like a prediction before the game. But I'm hoping for a fair and square game where Destroy the Odds pull the longer rope, so to speak.
Now, NecroRaisers are starting off their season in this match, so hopefully they start on the wrong foot, so to say. Um, as you say, like the DTO machine just starts right here. They go hard. That's what we're looking for, right? We want them to go hard. 16-0 this, get us all home. Winners interview. We're all done for tonight. You know what I mean? Everybody's happy. Now, to be honest, we're probably not gonna get that. We're probably gonna get a little bit of resistance from Necro, as we're
Yeah.
actually getting into the knife round here.
All right. Let's see if they are gonna try hard the knife round this time around. I wouldn't. I would not want to say that the like losing the knife round is such a big like such a big aspect, but maybe it can give you some confidence starting on that CT side and 2v1 here to start on the CT side, I guess. Curry with the last kill and
Now let's see if the DTO side decide to stay or switch. I expect them to stay here, get a decent CT side going, unless they have all the confidence in the world.
so isn't the case. The check side on the T side. And let's see if Syme will be heading for that kit he bought on the previous CD side. Go buys it this time around.
Alright, and the T's already moving towards B, with falling with an early push towards A. Oh, and a nice peek from the CTs. Simon gets killed. Falling takes two here,
Wow.
off guard, caught by the
As
T.
the lurk as well. As the lurker, if you get 2 kills there, that's the round. Look at them heading towards the B site, and that's gonna be the bomb plant. And that's gonna be the round. Like, sure, it's a 3v5 retake. You do have a kit and a smoke, but there's just no possibility of retaking this. Well, Curry is aware of the positioning of the lurker, so it is a 3-on-3 now. Bomb is far ticked. You don't have too much information on the T players, but they want to get more information, and it gets punished. 2v2 here. Kid's still in play. Ghostbill gets him. And in the meantime, Kure with another wow. I can't believe this.
Great to see that the caster's curse is still alive and well.
Wow, but you can't blame me for that one. Like, I didn't expect Necro to push there. Sure, there was a lurk in play and beautiful recognition there by Ghostbale, I think, from the connector area, to recognize that the player's gonna go mid. That's a free kill for you, and I can't quite remember, but I think that was it was Fruity that got the kill on towards kitchen.
Yeah, very
if I'm
solid
right.
retake
However, I have no justification for it. The caster's curse, I guess.
Alright, as we see the CT buy up here, we get a entry from Mad Max onto Gospel and 1-for-1 trade here, 2-for-1 for the DTO side as they take 2 back from the T's. Now the bomb is going towards B-Apps as Anxiety is sitting in the smoke, getting the 0.5 second advantage or however long it is. Now the third T player also coming in to Apps. They will be exploding towards B here with 2 players on the CT side waiting for them.
It seems to be a simple B push, but the MP9 from Car could do quite a lot because it's not always you count for it when you have a player on short. It's a 2-on-2, but look at the HP from the T side. Bomb is going down, falling with another plant. Kid in play, Simon coming from the short position. 1 player Apps, 1 player towards Car.
Spraying through the smoke here. The Apps guy peeks and Kura takes him down. Now into a 2v1 here. No known position on the last T player as they take the site.
Venge a quite default position on retakes, so I hope they're clearing him, falling with a beautiful headshot. Both players down to 5 and 13 HP respectively. 1 bullet can do the job, and that's the kill. Kura has to pick up the kit. Will he have the time? He will have the time. Beautiful job. Nice retake, nice 4K from Kura, getting that 2K from Connector early on, and 2 kills in the retake.
Now
And
2
to be
kills on the
fair-
retake, but also 2-0 for the DTO side. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, I was gonna say that I was expecting a force here from Necro once again, because look at the economy. Like, both teams could get broken here. Only Kura survived that last round, so I can't blame them for this force. But if this doesn't go their way, I would be worried. Wow, the MP6. What is that weapon? I don't even use. I never use it. I don't even know.
MP5.
However, MP5, yeah. However, does the job. Gets down 1.5 and pockets $600 as well. However, up connector or Ghostbale lines up to beautiful recognition that the players were up connector. Luckily trades his teammate 2v3 here for the terrorists. 1 toward jungle, 1 up connector. Bomb is falling down the firebox and could be going down. The smoke is down to connector. And another retake needs to be made here by the CTs, but seeing those 2 previous retakes, I think this one could be going their way. They're playing their bodies perfectly. 1 player towards the dark area and 1 towards jungle. Oh wow, he even repositioned towards ramp. Smoke will be going down there, so Hill's gonna have to push that smoke, so he will die eventually. Is the trade gonna come in? Fruity with a beautiful trade. And the kit, and the retake once again.
Now the T side looked to be going towards the B apps early on there, but as the person underground took the entry there for the CTs because of the push early on, they decided that underground was the play. They just had to switch up the play, had to crawl up connector, and it all fell apart from there.
Yeah,
Gospel was ready for it.
Can't really blame them for that though. Like, they killed the underground player, maybe recognize that that's the player that played connector from the round before. So they pushed up connector, even got a kill on the A side, but Ghostbale was too much for them. Courier once again with the underground push, and this time it's accounted for. Mutenzi punishes him. And for a force once again, you can't blame the terrorists for forcing all these rounds, but Ghostbale with a beautiful peek towards Palace, takes down Bandito.
Now a 4v4 here as the CTs have a significant amount of util advantage in terms of numbers. Now the T's have full mid control, but the CTs have opted for a 2-2 split on the sites. We see 2 people for the T side up in connector, so perhaps we're going to be seeing a finish. A flash coming through here for the T so they can exit connector. Gospel ready for them. shot down from ladder room. Into a 3v4 now. Control of the site as they are holding the palace where Syme is sitting.
They seem so aware of his positioning as well, and falling with simple mouse one click gets the kill. A 2v3 retake currently. Pablo, wow. The fact that he even checks that position, I'm not aware if he heard it. However, it's a 2v2 now. Fruity with a beautiful flick there. Last player towards the ramp area. A kit on both players. They even can stick it. Picks out the early, is falling, and he's falling down. Wow, like 4 consecutive retakes. This time around a 2v4.
Yeah, a very solid impression of the CT side from the DTO, even though the amount of players that have been staying alive each round for them to win has been a very small amount. And because of all the plants the NecroRaisers have been getting, they have been able to buy pretty much every round this half, even though they have been losing them. Now, that is both good and bad, because if DTO just managed to get a few rounds together where they don't drop as many players, they're gonna start building up economy, and Gospel takes the first entry through the
Gospel,
smoke.
beautiful job. Kira with, I suppose he just saw a pixel of Bandito there, punishes him, because Bandito saw nothing of him. And maybe this is the round that Destroy the Odds show the big foot. However, Anxiety won't allow that to happen. Down to 31 HP, but takes Pablo as well. So, a 3v4 here. And the T's are trying to at least scramble up another kill before deciding where to head. But as I say that, Falling is up Connector. Can he sneak towards jungle? Luckily before that happens, yeah, Syme had eyes on jungle. I was thinking that, yeah, could at least got the kill before being flanked. But this kill will allow the plant, and this plant will allow the buy in the next round, so... Wow, I don't think I've ever seen like 4 consecutive plants, but maybe Potency even can give this a go. Being held by the op, Curry misses the shot. He has to reposition, but going into the molly, and Curry gets him through the smoke. Good recognition there. 5 consecutive retakes this early, like, wow.
Yeah, we can already see the money is pretty equal in between both squads, even though we're 5 rounds to 0 for the DTO side. So like I said last round, the bomb plants have been saving NecroRaisers a lot here. Now, maybe the takes aren't successful, the economy game is working out, but at some point you gotta start questioning if the plants are enough. You need rounds on the Necro side here. Oh, and a very nice peek from Kura as he gets taken down, unfortunately, only tagging
Got the leg
player.
shot. Well, like, I'm still concerned if... a beautiful flashbang by Gospel Sim with an entry. However, I'm concerned, like, if Destroy the Odds lose a round after, like, 5 or 6 consecutive rounds being very close, it could get dicey with the economy. But however, the B side execute is coming through. One player towards bench gets taken down by Anxiety. Pablo, are they accounting for him? He should stop the plant. Stops the plant, but gets easily traded by the bench player. And I'm not really sure that that was a good play. Falling. Beautiful peek into kitchen, and that leaves Syme, the new IGL, in a 1v3 clutch. And doesn't really get a say in it, and this is a big round. But if I was the IGL of Destroy the Odds, I would play a strict eco here.
Falling having a easy time picking off the player's peeking window, the same angle, the same exact kill several times in a row. Now, we do have DTO here on the back foot economically speaking, even though the op is out. We'll see what they can do with this semi-buy.
Yeah, I can understand the buy, but I'd rather not buy there. However, that op costs a lot, but it does a lot. Easy kill for Kure, but Pablo won't be clearing this anytime soon. Anxiety with an easy kill towards B. Maybe he won't account for Fruity, or yes he will. Well, I was thinking he wasn't going to be ready for that player after Pablo pushed, but Ghostbill is there to trade with a beautiful 1D. So if Sam can catch a timing on a connector player, maybe it could be a 2v2. That's exactly what happened. And Bandito towards Firebox with 0 kills currently. Will be looking to at least get his first one. Syme says no. 2 for him this round. And Ghostbait with beautiful timing towards the Palace player. 6-1. Wow, another 2v4, right?
Yeah, 2v4. Very solid retake right there. Once again, even though the T player had control over CT, he decides to peek there, which I don't know what to say about that decision right there. Well, at least we see Kura getting his picks, the ones that we do feel like we were lacking on the nuke map. Now, Falling gets the first entry in Gospel here.
My god, this boost is getting demolished! Wow, it worked last round or round before that, but this time around it gets demolished. In the meantime, though, Falling got a kill, Mad Max towards B got a kill, and this is not looking good for Falling after whiffing 2 pretty easy shots. And I don't really know. Like, is he thinking that no one is close nearby after 2 guys pushing top mid? Like, just casually pushing from short towards top mid. Don't clear anything. My Opera is gonna clutch it. Like, I don't worry at all.
I guess
Do you think that's what he's thinking?
I guess he was thinking that the whole CT side pushed up towards top mid to guard the bomb immediately, like within 2-3 seconds of getting the entry, and then just
Like,
getting no.
I can't like I've never seen like in the buy menu. I've never seen teleporters there. If I've seen teleporters there, then sure, I maybe wouldn't blame him, but yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember finding a boat in the buy menu or even like a jetpack or something. It's a very strange decision there from the T.
Yeah,
However,
and he's still going for this clutch. I don't like it at all, but for some reason, wow. For some reason, they were still sticking together with only 20 seconds left. So, like, I think at that point, you should just separate. Like, when you see that there's 25 seconds, the bomb is, like, top mid-side alley. He can't plant the bomb. So if we don't stick together, we have the bomb. We have the round 100%. But this time around, they just traded each other, which could have gone wrong.
now a B rush here for the T side with the upgraded pistols. Amalo early stops the rush. However, the CT seem to be aware that something's coming here, already using their nades effectively.
Chunky nade. Wow, beautiful flick by Mad Max, gets 2 entries, can get the bomb plant, and another retake will have to be made from the CTs. And I don't favor the T's chances here, because Mad Max is down to 5 HP, but maybe Anxiety Kid get the job done. Well, I wouldn't think so after that smoke, or is it that the one-way smoke?
Yep, on purpose.
Oh, alright, I guess so, but I've never seen that one before. Seems like the gap's too big. However, the players won't be coming from there. The players coming from short. Mad Max gets taken down. They should be aware of Anxiety's positioning because of that smoke. Smoke deployed on the bomb. Anxiety gets the first. Can't really line up the bomb diffuser. Bomb is stuck. 8-1. Destroy the odds.
Now the bomb plant counter goes up by 1 once again. What is that, 6, 7?
That is the 7, sorry. We
Seventh
had
bomb
that NecroRaisers win when they did not plant. No, sorry. They did plant that round as well, but Mad Max this time around with the entry, with the op, and they opted for double op, so maybe that could work out. It's 3v5 here, and let's see how they play this one out, because they already lost two 2v4s. Sorry, 4v2s.
Now, plenty of utility still available for the T side here if they would like to just smoke off or molly off and take a site in the usual way.
they've been so separated in those 4v2s. So why just don't simply, like, they're still somewhat separated. Okay, luckily Fruity only had an MP9. And will they be going for this trade? They will. Player from short blinded. Kure gets the first, gets the second, Kant gets the third, Mad Max with the op, gets 2 kills to secure the round, and wow, look at the money on Destroy the Op. This is what we were talking about. You're gonna have to have a very, very strange force buy. If you lose that round, the half can get out of hand.
Now, there are worrying signs in terms of the economy. However, the score is calming. Now, the T's take top mid early on as we see the underground
I love
boost.
these boosts. Wow, unluckily side chokes it. Luckily Ghostbill is there to get the 1D, but wow, Pandito finally wakes up. That's his... He got a 4K in this round, but that is 5th kill overall. Wow. So Pandito wakes up in the right moment. A round where you're gonna break the CT economy. And yeah, Pandito just casually wakes up and gets a 4K in the, what I would say, the most important round so far, considering the mental state and the economy.
Now, you see, as Fruity takes one of the 3, I would like to mention that the main thing that has been going wrong for the NecroRaisers side here is simply the fact that the CTs have been able to defuse before the bomb has been exploded. And if you let them defuse, you are going to lose rounds. That's simply how the game works.
Yes, but you have to take in consideration that whenever they take the C4 towards a bomb site, and they hold mouse 1 for 3.5 seconds, so the bomb gets planted, they are gonna get 800 more after the round is done, so to speak. So you're gonna get your loss bonus plus those 800. But unluckily, like, they've died before the bomb has exploded, and luckily Destroy the Odds have had 5 seconds to hold E when they're standing above the bomb so they can defuse it.
Now, that is a small bonus. It is a worthwhile achievement, so to speak, for every round to get the plant, and with the amount that we have been seeing, that has let the NecroRaiser side keep up economy-wise with Destroy the Odds, even though they have been losing so many rounds. Now, a mid and A take here as the eco comes through, with Fruity buying the M4, which, I don't know, what
Sorry,
say?
he saved it from the previous round.
Oh yeah, he saved it.
Ghostbill with the USP somehow gets to Pablo XD, another one with the USP. I can't believe what I'm seeing. 3v2 here. I was thinking Pandito woke up getting that entry on the A side, sure, with just a contact play against the Deagle, but this could get dicey.
Now, a man advantage for the CTs and this eco.
Yeah, but they're gonna head towards B, and I'm not sure if Courier is gonna head short here or push top mid. I guess he's gonna push top mid, and we'll have a retake from apps. Yeah, all 3 players most likely will be heading towards apps. So maybe they'll catch DTs off guard, but without a kit, without Kevlar.
Yeah,
Maybe
I was just gonna ask, would you go for this?
Definitely. Like, you saved, you can buy either way next round, so sure. But well, let's see. Now I would save.
Yeah, that Pandito kill kind of closes the round for the CTs here.
Yeah, like 3v2, I wouldn't save. I would at least give one of the bodies up. But you're gonna afford to buy next round regardless. So like, even if everyone died, I wouldn't blame them. Well, this saved. Oh wow, I didn't want to speak too soon. However, this saved op and M4 could make it more comfortable, like having a better buy, and also maybe being able, even if you lose this round, being able to play a hero M4 or potentially drop some pistols, buy a hero op or whatever. But yeah, this is very important. This is a very important round for Destroy the Odds, because if they don't win this round, they're gonna become Destroy the Economy instead.
Oh, the nade hits the T player as he's jumping into a window, which makes him fall down. Very unfortunate there.
Curry's positioning is known. I hope he'll get some help there from Pablo, because he's stuck in the ladder area. But yeah, two player focused on him currently. Mad Max is being mad and pushing that area, and yeah, Curry is stuck between a rock and a hard place. Decides not to peek. Luckily, just barely survives and makes his way toward jungle. In the meantime, Fruity with an entry towards falling. Anxiety, will he be accounting for the player playing dark? He does, but the Firebox player can't quite be taken down by Sim quite yet. He's gonna be Molotov out of position. Maybe he should get some help from the ticket area. Sim gets taken down. Mad Max taken down in connector in a 2v3 here for the terrorists. Bandito desperate for a trade. Unluckily jumps to the box, makes some sound, and I don't think that the CTs will be pushing anytime soon, but maybe Curry's... Yeah, Curry's gonna flash before that pick. That's so beautiful. I have 1v3 here from Mutenzi. Mutenzi gets tagged down to 16 HP. And Pablo XD finishes the job. Wow, very important round, very beautiful, composed. Like, Syme didn't get any kills from that position, but at least he got a lot of info and an assist, so like I can't really blame him for that.
Yeah, even a very solid pre-fire there from the CT player from CT after he got the first kill on ticket. Yeah, 9-4 here for the Destroy the Odds side, and timeout called for the T's, I presume, which does make sense. Already a pretty solid half for Destroy the Odds here. However, not yet a finished game. As we saw last game, a lead means nothing if you don't finish.
Yeah, may I ask you, like when you went to school, did you have like grades 8 to F or 1 to 5? I was thinking about that because like 9 to 6 from on the CT side, in my opinion, it's like an E. Like 9 rounds is the E of how good a CT side is.
It's a passing
And if you had
grade.
1 to 5, I would say 2. Yeah, it's a passing grade, but it's like it's not good, but it's like not bad. However, less of that. These are up connector at this point. Fruity maybe won't account for the short player, but Pablo is there, and Pablo also has to be aware of that player pushed up. But wow, great synergy there from Destroy the Odds. Anxiety even gets taken down to 20 HP by utility alone.
Very solid utility usage there, yeah. And now a man advantage, and on top of that, 1 player low. Now even more utility usage that works out perfectly.
Yeah, he got taken down by utility only. No bullet connected, just some simple HEs and a Molotov. Falling very desperate for that kill, gets it, and that could allow bomb plant unless Syme connects on the spray. He won't. So another retake will be having to come in. Mad Max down to 25 HP, and the T's seem very unorganized currently. Mutenzi wanted that AK very much. Syme limes them up, and finally he wakes up. Last player spotted towards ramp, falling. Can't finish the job. Finally finishes the job onto Pablo XD. He has the ace to get this. Ghostbell taps the bomb, and great utility usage this whole... What?
I guess,
what was going on there?
I guess Kura is going for an op.
Yeah, sure, but like I thought that the bomb was so far ticked that he wouldn't, like, he wasn't gonna have time. I didn't hear the 10-second sound. However, he got the defuse. Beautiful utility usage. You killed 1 player by utility alone. A smoke is very valuable, putting it on the bomb, because that puts the T's under such pressure. Ghostbell even fakes the defuse there, and was able to take the last player down there. Beautiful retake once again.
Now going into the last round of the half here, Mad Max gets the entry for the T side. 2 actually, now a 5v3. 5v2!
He's mad indeed.
Oh, and Kura gets one back through the smoke here as we go into a 2v4, which we have seen Destroy the Odds win. However, the afterplants seem pretty solid here for the T's. Let's see if it works out. Anxiety flanking Curve from behind here. And he gets taken down. Mad Max gets the flash, takes the last kill. 10-5.
Mad Max with the 4K. Wow.
Yeah. Now, if 9-6 is a passing grade E, what would you say 10-5 is?
That's like because like when I was young, we had 1 to 5. So 10 to 5, like there is a big difference between 10-5 and 9-6. Like you can't get a D on the CT side, so to speak. Like if there was possible to get a D, then it would be like 9.5 to 5.5. However, 10-5, I would say it's C plus.
C plus, like the coding.
But yeah, if it was 1 to 5, then a 3.5, let's say. However, 10.5 is great, and looking at the players individually, I'm very satisfied by what I see from the Destroy the Odds side. And let's see if they can get even more confident.
Yeah,
if they can pick up the pistol.
By the split the T's have been doing here, you could probably make a guess that it's gonna be a split through a connector. Already out on short, drops the bomb there because Falling took the entry. 2 kills from the CT side here. Falling and Mandito, Falling getting his second one. And last bullet even gets the third. A solid pistol round here for the
Simple
CT side.
headshots gets the job done.
Now, because of the lack of bomb plant, I expect Simi to make the call to full eco, which is a recurring theme if you also think about the nuke match.
And we should be seeing them going towards either B or mid. Like, try getting eventually the bomb down or kill a player towards mid, but we'll see if there is a possibility of getting some kills. Last time around they got 2 or 3 kills with the clocks. This time around, everybody falls.
And very quickly indeed. Now, going into the first buy round of the T's, do you expect a slowdown?
Well, I on the T side, when it comes to having confidence and having the upper hand, I like playing fast. But I don't feel like the mental aspect of this game is currently on the destroy the offside. So I think we'll be seeing a passive default. But like if you can win a round in a B rush, and then after that just rushing A and like hitting those running AK headshots, like that's when you feel very down and buried as a CT. So we'll see if that will be something we'll be seeing later on in this match. But currently, heavy mid default.
Buried indeed. Now, we do have the T's looking over the smoke here and connecting.
Wow, he can spot him! He spots him finally!
An entry for the DTO side here, as they now do have mid control. The bomb still
I
left
just
top
hope
mid.
Ghostwheel could be caught off here, but luckily just pulls that smoke away, pulls his weapon up, gets anxiety. Wow, Mad Max gets taken down, and I think the focus is on him. As Fruity gets the last kill, 11-7, and yeah, like the NecroRaisers never got the opportunity to build up their economy, so I'd like to see an eco here for them. Like you have so much money that you could like buy the next round with your loss bonus, so they opt for the save.
Now an early B, or a mid take, and one player on B here. Default spread, nice and even for the T's. As they begin to take middle here on the upgraded pistols for the NecroRaisers side. Falling taking the entry and the short player active. Let's see if Falling decides to peek window once again with good timing. He does.
Yeah,
as
but he
Bandito
got
peeks out. Now a 3v5 here and a 2v5. It's all falling apart for the Destroy the Odd side.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. Beautiful, beautiful eagle shots, but but they managed to isolate them, and we even have a disconnection in the server. We are missing Sime currently. I hope it's not the
Sorry, mister.
DDoS. However, like beautiful deagle shots, and they just managed to. Wow, even a beautiful shot there from Matsenzi. His 6th kill. However,
Yeah.
what happened there to Sime is back, but Curry, I guess.
He reconnected, and it seems like we're going back into the match.
What went wrong there? Like after one player fell, everybody else did after.
It felt like the T's were just not ready for the Deagles to be so aggressive, just poking and peeking at their pushes. They just seemed like they had the util down and nobody peeked, and then once the util vanished, everybody peeked. Everybody poked and prodded until they got their kills, and it just all fell apart.
Look at what this means. Look at the economy now on the CT side, and if they pick this round up, it will be a desperate time for Destroy the Odds.
Yeah, now we do have 2 players in the B area, 2 top mid, and the bomb also heading over that direction now. Looks like the DTO side want control over middle here as we get into the 1 minute 5 second mark of the round.
Beautiful entry there by Fruity, and they don't decide to play off it. They seem to be lining up some short and B smokes. However, there are 2 players on the B side. Let's see if they can take care of the aggressive Mutenzi. Mutenzi only one, but will they account for the car player? Mad Max puts down a Molotov. He only has 25 HP, but manages to get 2 kills. So Sime luckily trades him as a 2v2 here. Bomb has to be picked up again, but wow, like Sime does not account for that kitchen door player to have that angle, and Kureg can't do anything from this position. He has to jump up to get the bomb and get traded by Anxiety.
Yeah, just
Wow.
a very unfortunate situation.
Whose blunder? Whose blunder was that?
I mean, the CTs just did a good job there with the defensive util, helping them take HP away from the T's as they were stuck in the molly and getting sprayed down. The 2 kills from the default area there.
Mad Max was 1 bullet from death. And managed to get 3 kills.
It just didn't go their way, I guess. Now we do have one in underground that's gonna go down. Pandito takes down Kura as Fruity takes one back on B. One guy top mid, and Pandito takes his 2nd kill for the round. 2 pushing out ramp here as we see Anxiety in dark. Gets his kill, finishing the round as Falling helps his teammate out, and 11-10 for Destroy the Odds here.
He dinks his teammate down to 14 HP after getting all of that help. I would not want to have that guy in my team. However, they won the round, everyone survived. Except for Pandito.
In my matchmaking games, you would be hearing stop talks, man.
I would hear stop talks indeed. However, Pandito in the underground area peaks in the right time and Pablo is taken down.
Now another frag here for the CTs as Mad Max takes Simon short.
No confidence whatsoever from Destroy the Odds. Everyone just falling one by one like dominoes.
Good smoke to remember for future pros in the chat. And a flashbang for ramp right there from Curtis. He walks up ramp with the bomb. Now with the lurker in mid, I don't see how he's going to be much of help right now. They're just going to have to sit and wait.
Well, there is 1 minute left, so there is still possibility for him to do something. He takes the first one down. The op's gonna peek into him, misses the first shot. P250 is taking up. Wow, Fruity just plays with the pistol, but gets taken down by Fall and peeks from the stairs area. Gongo Spell gets the first in the 1v3 attempt. One player coming from ramp gets blinded by his own teammate and can't finish the job up until he picks up the pistol.
Now, where
Wow,
was the
great
information
help.
call? Where was the information from his teammate that he got picked off from ramp? It
Well,
felt like Gospel didn't know. Now the timeout.
Sorry, who got
comes.
taken down by down by the ramp player?
I did not notice who that was.
I'm not sure if that flank was accounted for or if the flank even got a kill before getting gospel. But either way, like I had the I had the X-ray and the I had the X-ray and the radar, and I didn't even know that he was flanking. I thought there was one player CT and one jungle. However, I can't blame Gospel for that one. It was a valiant attempt.
Now a timeout called here, probably to calm everyone down, to talk some sense into everybody, as we see Kurat with only 1 kill and 3 deaths this match.
Well, it's since he reconnected, so if you put the tab up, you can see his true stats, I think. No. Well, welcome to ESEA, everyone.
Now we have upgraded
The home of
pistols
all the good stuff.
for the T side. Exactly. We have 2 crawling up underground, so I guess this would be a mid-control round once again. However, as the CTs don't spot anything, maybe more space can be taken for the T's here. They're boosting each other underground, but they do make a step. So now the T player should be taken down, but it's not, because Curry just pulls the trigger on the head. Now, however, he's not ready for the second guy.
Bandito accounts for the boost, and it pays off. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 4 at least. Wow, I even jinxed it. But simple ace for Bandito. He was 0-0-6 at one point. And look at him now. Up in the clouds, up in the sky.
Yeah, we used
Sky
to
is
ask,
the limit.
who is this guy?
Yeah, I think that he had 1 kill round number 10. Yeah, that's right. Round number 10 he had 1 kill.
That's incredible.
Well, maybe he toggled. Who knows? Important round here for the T's. And no trade coming in quite yet, and Ghostbill just peeks with the bomb, and Kure doesn't want to over-aggress with that op, but he has to at that point. He has to trade that frag. And yeah, when it's too late, he decides to peek in, and a 2v5 just 30 seconds into the round.
Sam gets one back, but gets taken down. Now a 4v1 here for the CTs, as Fruity also gets taken down.
Why do I feel like every time there's like, when we are doing an A execute, like at any level, because I've played on like higher and lower levels, like every time you're gonna do an A execute on Mirage, the last players always end up in Palace. And everyone just spectates him and waits for him to die.
Yeah, that happens all the time. You're right, definitely. Yeah, I feel like it's just a baiter's position. I mean, not really, of course. It is a position where you can't just jump out early on before your
No,
team has
sure,
any
but
control.
like I think you should be jumping out as soon as you see that. Okay, maybe he wasn't close enough at this particular moment, but usually, like if ramp is being contested, just go out Palace and see what you can do in the meantime when the focus is a ramp.
Yeah, it looks like a
Well,
B push
rush.
here.
Yeah, a desperation call.
It feels like the momentum has completely disappeared from the Destroy the Outside. As once again we see a solid side from there.
Wow, can we get the 2 entries? Simon gets the 2 entries. The IGL of Destroy the Odds, and this could even be the round. This could be, like, this is how we even got to this point. After the CTs had this much money and just saved and won a round. Just boosted their economy, even managed to save some rifles. This time around they should be heading for the save in this 3v4 in my opinion. As Bandito is down to 3 HP. Sign takes him down, gets his 3rd kill in this round. I feel like Fruity is holding too aggressive angle with that TAC-9. Luckily, this round is locked in because the CTs are saving. Wow, I did not believe that this was gonna work. The IGL, who called the B rush, managed to make it work. Wow.
Yeah, taking the whole round on his shoulders and bringing them across the line there. Sign very well done with a triple to finish the round. Now a 13-12 scoreline here as there might be a momentum shift again in this game. We have been seeing quite a bit of executes towards middle, a lot towards A, but not a lot towards B for the DTO side so far.
Yeah, the first time they tried it, it worked out. Let's see if they can get some momentum after that B rush. Anxiety once again holding close. This time around, Ghostbell gets him. And look at the confidence. Just rush out at this point. You have 4 players towards there. Syme is somewhat lurking from top mid. Top mid gets the kill. Beautiful. 2 entries. 5v3 once again. Can they get the bomb down? They certainly do. And I feel like the CTs should be saving once again. I do comment on it a lot of low-level players do not save in the 3v5 because it's like still retakeable, but this time around I don't see it as a possibility, and neither do the Necro players. Beautiful entry, and Ghostbell recognized that there could be a player close ramp because he got killed there earlier. This time it pays off for Ghostbell. Beautiful.
Yeah, and very nice utility usage there by Syme top mid to get the guy who was going up short to pick him off top mid. Perfectly countered, got the kill, his teammates got A site, and the round was over from there. Now 13-13 equalized, and we can see the economy already built up for the T side just as much as the CTs. Now,
yeah, but look at Anxiety with 14k, just casually being the richest guy on the server.
However, he has not bought yet.
Well, maybe there's a weapon on the ground waiting for him. No, it's not, but he's still the richest one. Well, like, do you have a chance of even breaking this economy if you're the T's?
Well, no, it seems like we're
Well,
pretty much set for the last rounds of this game.
Yeah, depending on what happens. If they do save some, if everyone dies the 2 consecutive rounds, then they will be broke. But let's not think that far ahead of ourselves. 13-13. The confidence is back for our Destroy the Odds players.
Looks like the T's opt for a B fake here as they line up early, both in B apps, or maybe that will be a split through connector. They do throw util out on A site early on here, but don't look to be pushing as the T's crawl up from underground.
Well, I don't quite get the purpose of this utility usage early on. I get that. I'm thinking that those players going up connector maybe are supposed to catch someone off guard. If there's a rotation for short, for instance. But falling peaks from short and takes Pablo down. Luckily, only spawns Pablo, so yeah, Syme going out from Palace this time around, and look what a Palace position can do when contact is being taken on ramp. Syme makes it a 4v3 here. Bomb should be able to get planted, and it is planted. A 4v3 here in the post-plant scenario. Mutancy with great crosshair placement. Luckily, gets one of the kills, gets the second one. I don't feel like Gospel should have peeked there. And wow, all down to Syme here. Wow, I didn't expect this to happen. He just peeks out. Wow, Mad Max was just jumping there, and I felt like sure you played passive enough, but I think that they just lost duels that they shouldn't have.
The after plants right there. It looked pretty good to have 2 players in the jungle area. However, you have to win that duel. Okay, first guy loses, you have to get that trade. Now, when that doesn't work out, Syme isn't able to pick the rest off. It's just too much to ask of one player. However, it is a buy round once again. Now, a flash thrown in underground where nobody will be blinded. But finally,
I'm very disappointed in that. But yeah, let's see if they can do something this round.
A default spread here from the T's early on, as it is a refreshment once again for future pros to check out more utility like that. No, 2 smokes and
Wow, just kill 5 of them before they kill you. So simple. Let's go, guys.
as we spoke of earlier with the bomb, the T side of Destroy the Odds have not been getting the bomb down even remotely as many times as NecroRaisers, it feels like.
We'll see if that will be an aspect in this game. A heavy B presence currently for the CT side, and they're actually on the wrong side of the map. Well, if you're a Necro fan, you'll hope that those rotations will be coming anytime soon. Only one player towards Ticket and one towards jungle. Gospel is gonna throw a flashbang towards the jungle position. They're clearing out the A site in the meantime. Bomb could be going down. Eventually, the jungle player spotted, gets some help from the Hopper, but the Hopper gets taken down and this bomb has to go down ASAP. Wow, Mad Max pushing jungle and only 10 seconds left. The only possibility is to plant the bomb reverse at this point because the connector player is pushing. Luckily, Dom gets planted, Firebox plant, a 1v1 because Kure, with the Hopper recognizing the low HP and decides to peek in for some reason. He's a crazy guy. I guess the kill.
The timing just works out perfectly there for Kura, but I was so afraid. I tensed my whole body up when they were jumping and lined up in the air there for the connector player, which was the last player alive for the CTs. However, going into round 30, right now 29, but 30 to finish the game at least. Which means it's been a really close one here.
Do you see that possibility to break the CT economy? Look at their money.
Yeah, however, the loss bonus should be at max or close to max now.
May I ask you, did you see that underground Molotov?
I did not.
Well, he just yeah, the T-sided player that's playing a default. He threw a Molotov towards underground. Why? I feel like that's such a wasted Molotov because you're gonna hold that position anyway, and you're actually hoping for a CT to push. I just felt like that was a $400 wasted by Kura.
A very weird decision.
Or sorry, it was Pablo, I think. However, doesn't matter. Maybe I got hooked up. This late, maybe he has a he should be having a bigger brain than I do. However, show some B presence, and then line up for the A smokes. And this has been the right call earlier on. However, the CTs have a lot of information now.
Now, in a surprising turn of events, they look like they're going A?
Ah, look at this stack though. Only 30 seconds left. Wow, what a blunder from Unzetti to spray there early on and such default positions, but the... Wow, Pandito's ballistic! I was too stunned to talk there. Wow, can you take it from here? I can't handle this.
Wow. 2 T players with the position known of 1 CT and Sandwich. They spray at each other. They both choke enough that they both survive. The T pulls out the pistol.
Bro, he even pulled out the knife. He pulled out the knife. Wow, wow, I didn't I was too stunned to cast there. However, let's hope that Destroy the Odds can show some justice after that. That's beautiful nades towards top mid. Wow, Pablo and Sime, 52 HP on each.
Now with so many fakes towards B, are the CTs gonna believe it? Or are they going to rotate back as soon as they get some more information about middle? The T's look to be going backwards here towards underground, or perhaps, yeah, underground it looks like.
Yeah, perhaps something up connector. Maybe Ghostbill can do something in the ramp. But I wouldn't be too confident. However, they managed to get quite a bit of space. And there's one player towards jungle, one towards Ticket. They boosted up Kure, but Bandito has recognized the boosts fair amount of times. And at this point you need some kills. Luckily Fruity spots the arm of Bandito, gets traded by falling from the short position, now up the ladder. The execute has to be coming in soon. Syme with the bomb. He's gonna stick the bomb. The short player could peek at any moment, but wow, Gospiel has to get the second kill. Gets the second kill. A 2v2 now. 25 seconds left. The bomb will be planted currently. Gospiel has to get this kill. Peeks in and just barely gets it. A beautiful 3k from Gospiel. 2v1 here, falling with the op. I think he should be recognizing that they are low, so should be switching for that M4. Indeed he does. Molotov on towards Gospiel, has to run away from it so he doesn't get tagged. Pablo peeks in the right moment, and that's overtime. That's overtime for you guys. And wow, Gospiel stepping up when it's needed the most.
Incredible round there, back and forth all the way into round 30 now. Of course, why would you be able to finish a match like this in any other way than an overtime? It's been back and forth, really close rounds, even minimum loss bonuses there at 14-14 for both teams just because of how much back and forths we had.
I don't know why, but I just had such confidence in Gospiel there. Like, I knew he was gonna get those kills with Tech 9. I don't know why, but I just trusted him.
It's probably because you've seen me do it so many times.
Well, fair enough. But wow, no words for that. Let's go, guys. Let's go. You got this, guys. I think they should be having the momentum. I think that if you're NecroRaisers, you're feeling that we choke this. But we'll see what will happen.
And the people sounding off in chat, hyped for the overtime.
Well, I was very hyped after that, I have to say.
Yeah, we see the DTO players here probably discussing a bit before getting into overtime, making sure that they're ready mentally for this.
Well, I think they have to lower their heartbeat after that one Gospiel 3k. Maybe that's what's going on?
Probably, that would make sense, yeah.
Yeah, Mutenzi lining up kills in the warm-up.
4k in the warm-up.
Unlike in the actual match.
Now Mutenzi guarding the bomb here as the last player coming. He does not get the ace. Fruity.
No, but let's go back to that run. Like I got 2 stuns to talk there. If you imagine everything that could potentially happen. Like that's you could never imagine that happening.
I mean, that's a 1 in a million moment.
Like he runs out of bullets. He gets steam flashed, I suppose. And then one of the Destroy the Odds player pulls his knife. I suppose it was the Opper who had no bullets in his pistol. And then there was a player with like the M4 in hand, just pulling it up. And it was Bandito, I think, from in the sandwich position. Managed to get the USB up and get both of them. One of them, yeah? Or was it both of them? However,
one of them.
Yeah, he got helped eventually, but yeah, I was just too stunned to talk.
And right before we start, I do have to mention the reaction in chat, where perhaps a parent happily wishing that you become a doctor here. As we get into overtime, we will have full buys. It's MR3 16k.
Well, I hope I was a doctor and not a caster, but I'll be making lives better, not saving them.
Perhaps saving in a different way. Now, we do have early util here from the T's, as they perhaps want to do the same fake that they have done earlier, except with less players. They have 1 in top mid, just poking and prodding. That's Syme. 1 in B, probably going underground as soon as possible.
Wow, look at the position of Gospiel. Spots 2 players towards ramp and wow, sprays them down. Beautiful 2 entries and a 5v3. The bomb can't go down. They will not account for Pablo there, so Pablo with a free kill. Gets taken down to 17 HP. Could that be a Kobe Bryant's nades? Indeed it is. 44 HP on Mad Max. But the nades does the job.
Well, it seems like the discussion Destroy the Odds had there and calming down their nerves has worked out, at least for the first round here. A very, very solid jump out of Palace there to get the 2 kills by Gospel.
Yeah, but to be fair, like Gospel with such impact frags towards the end there. Like, hats off. And now we see his full potential, not having to IGL. Just focus on your game, focus on that crosshair. Put the crosshair on the enemy's heads and press mouse 1.
Mouse 1 indeed, as we have 16-15 for Destroy the Odds picking up the first round. Now they did struggle a bit on the T side in the regular rounds of this match. However, it just felt like they were too much. They were overwhelming here in the first one. So let's hope that continues as we go into round 2 of overtime.
I think we'll be seeing that B fake come in once again, or just show some presence towards B and up on A. But at this point, you should be understanding that the T side will be heading towards A, because that's where their success has come.
Well, a few players still in B apps here, a bit longer than usual, and now their presence has baited out the CTs to be much closer. The guy on short, the guy in kitchen, the guy on site. 3 players towards the B site.
Wow.
But we
Ballsy play there from the CTs actually, just to be 1 on A, and seems to be the right call so far.
Yeah, for the first time ever, we might see the B finish.
Wow! Just as we say it, look at the minimap. Wow, such a blunder by Mutenzi to jump up there at the same time, but Mad Max, luckily with 2 entries, Ghostbell is there with the headshot to take him down. A 3v3 here. Curry with the op. Pablo maybe will be making a desperation play with his 15 HP. The peeking into the op will be the right play. Luckily, Curry helps out Pablo XD with only a bullet to the chest. Curry will maybe not be accounting for Bandito, and just as he peeks in, Bandito doesn't get the free kill, should get it eventually. Anxiety on the backside. Recognize the positioning of 2 players, so this is an easy 3k for him. Wow, I didn't believe that. Like, Bandito got caught, just got caught in transition there, and just wanted to secure the kill, but Curry peaked in the right moment. However, didn't work out.
Yeah,
Anxiety
once again,
with
what
3k.
you least expect happening right in front of your face. That 3v2 looked so solid. It looked like the guy, the CT coming up in apps, had him for free, and then he doesn't. And then it turns out that Anxiety just goes out and picks all 3 of them up. Now 1-1 scoreline here in overtime as it's underground.
Wow, this is like there is no way. There is no way. Such a whiff by Bandito. He should be having that all days, all the week. But yeah, look at the HP though. Fruity 6 HP, Pablo 16 HP. Maybe one of them can use the op instead.
Looks like another default spread here for the CT side as the T's are grouped up more towards B than A right now. With the bomb in T spawn.
Yeah, but I think Curry should be releasing that op. Let's see if he does, because if he doesn't, I'm gonna get mad. Well, I guess he won't.
Close enough, though.
Nah.
No, he's in underground. That's why. Perhaps Pablo could grab it.
No, look at Curry's right there with the op.
No, I was talking about
it's
Fruity.
Yeah, it's Fruity and underground. No, I meant like Pablo was there. However,
yeah.
Pablo was able to retrieve the op. However, Fruity gets taken down from underground in the meantime. The A side exit could be coming in, and this time around, the close A ramp position is going to be working out. And wow, Curry just somehow ends up behind in 30 seconds. But yeah, he has to grab the bomb. He has to kill 3 enemies. All of them are aware of his positioning, so.
What?
I don't know what Falling was looking at. Maybe, I hope he disconnected for his own good. However, like, Curry is still doable if he can catch Mad Max off. He should be looking up after that Molotov, but he will be taken down by Mutenzi. What was it Falling? What was Falling doing there?
Yeah,
Bro,
no
he looked
idea.
towards the ground.
Looked like he pressed or typed plus left in the console there, just spinning for a second.
Maybe, or maybe like his mother was talking on Skype, and he had like such high ping that
Yep.
like he couldn't process what he was doing.
We can all relate to that. You're in the middle of a game, you're doing good, you're going 20 kills, 5 deaths, your team is up 10 to 2. You're ready to take the win, and then mom decides to call grandma.
Yeah, or some random cousin, and then they just, oh, they want to talk to you, and I just, you know, you barely know them, but you have to be polite enough to talk to them, and it disturbs the whole game experience.
Well, as we're beginning to get into the countdown here for the first round of the second half of the overtime, it does seem like we have found our guy with the golden voice here. And the T's are going to begin to do their spread towards middle here. 3 players with a bomb. Just pushing, just taking all the space they need immediately.
Yeah, so I'll bet all my coins that Necro will plant the bomb, Destroy the Odds will defuse, but let's not jinx it. Pablo taken out to by 15 HP, but Fruity from the short position gets 2 easy frags, even knows Muten's position. He's gonna peek there, but I don't think he should be giving his life up. 3v5 in the mid round, and I think that the CTs by simply holding can take this, but luckily Muten's spots a pixel of Pablo and at least makes it a 3v4, not a 3v5.
Oh, wow, a very solid pickup there from the T through the smoke in the middle. Now we do have one crawling through underground while the other ones are moving towards the A site here. And the DTO side seems to think that it's more likely to be B as they are placing 2 players towards that side.
Yeah, but look at the passive positioning of Gospel in the jungle towards the murder hole. So it's actually only Simon this A side gets tagged down to 15 HP by that a passive smoke coming out. So this will call the rotations just now. Maybe Fruity can stop a potential bomb plant for short, blinds it up, just needs to aim a little bit lower, can't get the kill, but gets a decent amount of damage towards falling. A 4v3 retake, let's say, if I'm cursing once again, but 3 players coming out from the ticket area. Mutenzi in the middle corner, peeks out in the right moment, gets 2. Anxiety all down to Gospel, but falling is there. Takes Gospel down. Wow, I can't believe that Mutenzi got 2 kills there. Just a beautiful counter flash.
Now that was
Wow.
incredible. The call you make that Necro are gonna plant the bomb and Destroy the Odds are gonna defuse. 10 seconds later you feel like the round is over. It's a 5v3. DTO has it in the bag. It's all finished. No chance that you're right. And then they plant the bomb somehow still. And after that they manage to still clutch it out. It's just such a back and forth game. It's incredible Counter-Strike that we're witnessing.
We'll need 2 in a row now from Destroy the Odds in order for them to take this to another overtime. And a heavy mid stack by the T's. Falling gets the entry. Gospel picks up the kill on the Palace. Sim is playing aggressive towards Ram, but to no avail. There is no one close there. And I think that the T's will heading up connector. I think we have some issues with the auto director. All on Sim currently. There we go. Falling with the bomb.
Now Tiger Woods and Ramp there might be pushing as he is. He has the bomb straight in front of him.
Wow, this could get dicey. This could get dicey. Let's see what he can do. Gets 1 at least. Can't get the second. So at 2v3 they... Wow. Is that a player? Yeah. So the bomb will have to go A at this point. 2 players towards ramp. I just hope Pablo XD watches his back anytime soon from the underground player. He may be doing so now. No, well, one connector, one ramp, but Bandito from ramp takes Fruity down, and that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, so disappointing.
Indeed, very unfortunate here once again for a DTO dropping map 2 for tonight as well. Thank you for watching the stream. We have been your casters, Slatty and Phobia. We've enjoyed casting for you tonight. Slatty, any finishing thoughts for this?
Yes, like I'm very disappointed. I thought that Destroy DOS were gonna win this game. I feel very bad, but I guess I'll be able to cry my way to bed. But however, luckily, Phobia and I will be joining you the next game. Not quite sure when, haven't seen the schedule, but it's gonna be fairly soon, so we'll see you again.
Thanks for watching, and have a great night.